Welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. In today's video, we are diving into another application. This one is called iki.ai. This is AI assistant application, or at least that is what it seems to be. This is another one of my first impressions videos, which means that I have actually not tested out the application before jumping into it. I am going to show you as I try to learn the application to show whether or not this is an intuitive application and how intuitive it is. And I will also end the video with giving you some of my thoughts on it. As usual, I try to come back and do a review of the application later if the application is worth looking at one more time. But let's jump into iki.ai. So this is supposed to be one of those AI assistant application, but let's just quickly start off with the pricing before we do anything else. So you have the basic plan, which I am currently on right now. With that, you get a personal library, you get auto tagging, 50 Copilot requests per month, 5 collections, private materials and collections, and curated collections. So just right off the bat here, there is a lot of things that I haven't collections are probably folders, but I think the application has folders as well. Curated collections, private materials and collections. So a lot of things that I haven't heard of before. The pro plan is 15 USD each month, which isn't terrible. That's yearly. Monthly it is 20. It isn't terrible considering how reliant on AI the application is, and it gives you unlimited Copilot usage, which I guess is the AI assistant inside of the application. It gives you 13 hours each month of video transcription. And it gives you things like writing assistant, unlimited collections, web browsing. So it is expensive, but it is worth it with what you're getting. That is what I am trying to say. It is expensive, but a lot of AI application cost this much. Researcher plan, it is 40 USD each month. With that, you get customizable workflows, custom LLMs, agentic web search in background, professional knowledge bases, integration to cloud storage, proactive research assistant. So you get even more on this plan, but I think most people will just be on the pro plan. You get, of course, everything from the pro plan in the researcher plan as well. Yearly, this is 15, this is 30. Monthly, this is 20, this is 40 USD. So that's the pricing of iki.ai. The application gives you a chat interface, and it has different models, I'm guessing. So Grok, GPT, Claude, no Gemini, but it has Grok and it has GPT and Claude. And you have documents, knowledge, spaces, collections, browser extension. So let's start off with a document. So this is where I can write something and use the AI at the same time. So let's just add an idea about design thinking, for example. And let's try to brainstorm on key ideas. Let's see what it does. So it needs to use a tool to help with. It is actually doing things. Imagine a character who is communicating. So it is actually doing things, and given that I only gave it one sentence, I don't think that this is terrible. So my guess is that if you're going to use an application like this, you have to put more information into it. But let's go back home. Let's try to add some knowledge. So I can add knowledge to the library by adding one or many links. Let's actually try to add a few links. So let's open up Medium and let's go onto my profile and let's find one of my blog posts. Let's do voice notes AI. So let's just take this link right here and let's go back into the application and just paste it. See what it does. Add to library. So now it is currently processing and it is added, so I can then go into my library and I can actually see it. It actually saves the document in the library as well. Let's test out the web clipper as well. So let's do add Nico with the PKM weekly. Let's do, which one is it? I think it's this one. So that's the Iki one, and it just saves it. So it does basically the same thing. It gives it tags. I can choose a collection and I can add a note. So let's do test and done. And it should appear in my library. And what happens if I edit this? So this is a description, tags, title. That's what I can edit. So it seems it also does a summary. So let's try to open this up. So it actually gives me a summary of this as well. And it gives me the related material as well. So it relates things together. Does it do that for this one as well? So this gives me page 404 not found. Let's try another one. Let's do this one. These are member only, so it might be something with it being member only. So let's actually use the web clipper here instead. So I think because it is member only stories, this only works with the web clipper because I'm already logged onto Medium, so I can actually see everything here. But if I just paste the link, it doesn't seem like the app can actually access the files or the website. So my guess is that it is the reason for why it doesn't work. So let me just go ahead and delete this. So what is this about? Let's try to ask it a question here. So if I now go back into my home, actually that's wrong, but here you can add, it was good that I pressed that button because here you can add interesting topics, which I'm not sure what is, but you can also add your experience or company, location, position, and your job description. That will probably give more context to the AI. It actually uses a bit of time to summarize this. While it does that, let's try and ask the AI about, so it did actually fail to fetch. Let's ask the AI about the PKM weekly. So what can you tell me about PKM weekly? Just to try. It is a little hard to do first impression videos on applications that are exactly like this. So here it has actually gone through things like Reddit, at Nico's PKM weekly. This is from last year. So it seems like it also just goes to the internet and find things. Or it doesn't seem like it actually does that. So let's go back to my library. Actually, let's go back to the Ask AI. Can I close this? It doesn't seem like I can. Here it gives me all of my sources. So that is a neat feature that I can see my sources like this. I can also toggle off the web search and I can toggle on deep research. I can actually turn this into light mode. What is spaces? So define the scope and visibility. So it seems like they are just folders. So you can have things in your library here, or you can have them you can have them in spaces as well. So it adds the summary here, and you can add remarks, and you can see things that are related. What happens if I click this? So again, I can add new tags as well. In general, I think the application looks interesting. One thing I find really hard with these AI, let's just call them AI assistant applications or AI research assistants, you can call them whatever you want. What I find a little difficult about these applications is to see how they differ from something like ChatGPT, which also has memory. I can, of course, see some of the differences in iki.ai, and I think this is one of the better ones. And I think also it is really unfair to an application like this that relies on you having a lot of information, a lot of your own information inside of the app. It is really unfair to do a first impression of video, but the app feels really intuitive. Like, I didn't have to think a lot about how the application works. It might just be that I just scratched the surface of the application, but I think it is something worth keeping an eye on. I don't know if, like, it wouldn't be something I would personally use. I don't have a use case for something like this, but I really do like applications going more in this direction, and I think that iki.ai might be into something, at least worth checking out. But that covers it for today's video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching today's video.